I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls.
Well, East Coast girls are hip. You really dig those styles they wear.
Nancy Sinatra's album, California Girl, was released 23 years ago this month in May 2002. The concept album features 15 tracks about Nancy's home state of California.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas.
The roots of the California Girl album stretch back to 1970, when Nancy was working on a follow-up album to her 1969 record, Nancy, for Reprise Records.
How are things in California? Oh, your letter didn't say.
Nancy and producer Billy Strange realized they were recording more than a few songs about California. Tracks like How Are Things in California, Do You Know the Way to San Jose, California Dreamin', Hello LA Bye Bye Birmingham, and others were recorded for the project. Despite that How Are Things in California was a very strong single, making multiple charts including the top 10 in Japan, and that Nancy performed California Dreamin' on The Ed Sullivan Show, she just couldn't get the label support from Reprise to finish the project. Though a few tracks were released in 1970, the album concept was shelved. Nancy and Billy Strange would reunite with producer Lee Hazelwood for the Nancy and Lee Again album and Las Vegas stage show in 1971, and the California album would be shelved for over 30 years.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Well, I packed everything I own and I put it in a knapsack. Going to a party, meet me on after school.
The late 1990s and early 2000s were a very busy time for Nancy. In 1995, she released her first album since 1973, One More Time. She reunited with Lee Hazelwood for a series of shows and began exploring and releasing lost gems from her recording archive. In late 2001, Nancy revisited the California album project. In addition to finishing the 10 songs she started for the project in 1970, she added 5 brand new California themed tracks, including Hotel California, California Man, and 99 Miles from LA.
In the park, I think it was the 4th of July.
99 Miles from LA is one of Nancy's favorite tracks that she's ever performed.
Keeping my eyes on the road, I see you.
The song was written by Hal David and Albert Hammond Sr., who also wrote another classic California track, It Never Rains in Southern California. Nancy found the perfect way to finish her version of the Beach Boys song California Girls by having composer Brian Wilson guest on harmony vocals. Brian also sang on Nancy's rendition of the Eagles' classic, Hotel California. After more than 30 years in waiting, Nancy completed her California concept album, an album she calls one of her very best.
California, I wish they all could be California.
The initial release on Buena Vista Records was available exclusively at the Disneyland California Adventure theme park. The album release coincided with Nancy's California Girl Tour, which kicked off at Amoeba Records in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, I'm packing my grip and I'm leaving today, 'cause I'm taking a trip California way. I'm gonna settle down and never more roam.